go forward, 4 people boat, open cockpit, a lot of fun.
Miss Geico in the water. Like, how fast can you get her to go?
Well, it will run about 200 miles an hour.
Good Lord.
So with the bigger engines in. This year we're changing engines. We're going down to 1100 horsepower side.
Wow.
Numerous world championships, and hopefully it's going to win a couple more.
And you thought there was only one Miss Geico, huh? There's multiple boats, guys. Some other boats here also as well. I think this is incredible to see this, guys. Let's see if we can find Steve, which is the throttle man for Miss Geico. Hopefully we can catch him. We can ask him a couple of questions. These guys, they're super busy. I was fortunate enough to sneak in here. You know, I'm always trying to get my hands in everything, especially something that's different and cool, you know? Look at this, man. This is crazy. More stuff. Huh? I'm sure you've seen these at the boat show. Alright, let's go see if we find Steve.
Hey.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's stealing our equipment. Stealing shirts.
Listen, I already got a couple of snap-on tools in my pocket, but don't worry about me.
Hey, you want to? They're worth more than gold. Snap-on tools for sure.
Guys, so we got Steve here, and Steve is the throttle man for Miss Geico. Let me tell you, I am so honored to be here, and having you guys let me just walk the facility and show this to the people. You know.
Hey, it's cool you're here. Great to see you.
You guys don't even have the engines in the boat, and they're telling me, Patrick was telling me, in 3 days this boat's going to be in the water.
Well, for sure. I mean, these guys are incredible how quick they can do that. They can probably change an engine, just an engine in and engine out in like 20 minutes. So they've got a lot more to do than just put the engines in that. They're the big bits that go in at the end, but they work really, like, once it's all dialed in, those guys are incredible.
Steve, can you tell them how many championships you got under your belt?
Well, I've won...
Don't be humble, come on. Don't be humble.
8 Class 1 titles, World Championships, and I've won about 12 other American titles and what they call World Championships over here, sort of American type World Championships. So it's about 20 odd.
And you're the throttle man, and then there's the driver, because for those that don't know, there's a throttle man and there's a driver that's driving the boat.
Yeah, there's a couple of us in the boat, you know, with the whole big team behind us. We've got myself, who's the throttle man, and we've got James Shepherd, who's driving. So we've been racing together for a couple of seasons now and get on pretty good in the boat. We're both Englishmen, which is kind of nice, so we can understand each other at least.
Okay. Do you have a second, just so you can show me around? I saw that Libero is putting some ceramic, some Pad Express on the bottom of the hull, and I think that's like something that you guys are trying to use as a competitive advantage and stuff like that. What's going on? Like, over there, and maybe you can talk to me about the boat and what you guys are going to change on it, because I see that there's some changes and stuff like that. Do you mind having?
Sure. Do you want to head over there?
Let's go. Let's go.
Cool.
I'm not even gonna stop recording. I'm just gonna go because it's so cool to be in here. I want people to really capture this, because so tell these people how fast are you getting Miss Geico in the water? Like, how fast can you get her to go?
Well, it will run about 200 miles an hour.
Good Lord.
So with the bigger engines in. This year we're changing engines. We're going down to 1100 horsepower side. I think we'll be racing at around 160 miles an hour.
Wow.
Which we just won't have the acceleration we had before. But that speed on water, they say, is like feels double the speed of a car. And it doesn't need much chop, and hopefully you'll do some more filming of us later when we're testing.
Oh, listen, we're gonna do a lot of filming. We're gonna do a lot of behind the scenes, because that's what I want people to see. All the behind the scenes stuff, and you can tell me. So I also saw the one that there was an accident that's over there in the front. And are you guys restoring that one as well, or? Yeah,
we'll repair that one and use it as a test boat, or maybe do some air shows with it and stuff. It's a slightly bigger boat. It's not quite as fast, but it's really good in rough water. So it's not a boat that we're probably used to race anymore, but it might do a few record runs, long distance runs and things like that.
Wow, that's crazy.
As you can see, this is all carbon fiber here. It's got foam core in it. All this black stuff's carbon fiber.
Wow, it looks like it weighs nothing.
And the yellow stuff here is Kevlar, like they're using.
That is too crazy.
And this is a vent that Ed's going to be putting into these, into the hatches here. So that's going to end up doing something like that, which is all made out of carbon fiber. You can see how light this is.
Is this all new, like a new vent that you guys are putting, or was a vent that was on there before? You just making new ones, or?
For this boat, this is the first time we've been using these, and these are designed to get the air out, obviously.
Nice.
These sit just above the turbos here, so it cools the turbos. The air comes through here, cools out the turbos. The exhaust come out through here. There's obviously a lot of finish work to do here, but we've got to get the engines in the boat first.
Steve, while you're in the water, you're getting information from the crew, right? Like, you guys are getting information as it's happening when you're in the water. Like they can communicate with you while you're racing or testing and all that good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the whole team's there supporting. They got spotters and stuff, and part of the crew head, for instance, could be spotting at one end of the course, could have another guy at the other end, and all the information goes through Gary Stray, who's team manager, crew chief, and he'll basically be watching the gauges. I don't watch the gauges that much, so he'll tell me if there's a problem with the engine or problems with anything, and they'll inform. So they can carry on working.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Thanks, man. So they'll put all the information through Gary. Gary will say if there's a problem, if there's an accident, if we've got any issues with the engine. So he's basically our eyes and ears. So all I have to do is concentrate on just going as fast as I can.
So there's a lot of communication also between you and the actual driver, right?
Yeah, we don't say much because we pretty much know what's going on between us. So we'll just chat and sort of, we say, you're okay, I might take it wide, we're going in tight. But, we've been together quite a while now in the boat, so we don't actually have to talk that much.
So this new boat here that you guys are putting the ceramic on the bottom of it right now, and you're going to have the engines going in. Is this a newer boat? Is it an older boat? What's the story behind the boat, this particular boat?
This boat, funnily enough, I was involved with from day one. It was built for a Norwegian team, Bjorn Jeltsen, we're in Qatar, and I raced for them for a number of years. It's probably the most successful powerboat ever built, this boat. It's won numerous world championships, and hopefully it's going to win a couple more. But it's just been completely redone. Pretty much we've completely gone through the boat, checked all the laminates, etc. We've just repainted it, the guys are rigging it, so it's almost like a brand new boat now.
Can you talk to me about these new engines? Because I see those engines on the floor, and I definitely would like to walk these engines, and you let me know what you guys got here. And you said that now everyone who's going to be racing is going to have they're all using the same specs and they all have to be under a certain requirement, and do they have to have the same type of engine, so everybody is using the same type of specs for their boats?
These engines are actually put together by Mercury Racing, and they're exactly the same. They've got the same, basically exactly the same engine, even to the point where they're sealed. This little seal here, it means you can't take them apart. There's seals all over it. The ECUs are all identical, and they can check that no one's messed with them. So everybody's engines are identical. They've got exactly 1100 horsepower, same torque curve, same everything. And that's what's going to bring the racing closer and closer together than it's ever been.
So it's skill at that point. At that point, you're basically, it's 100% skill. Everybody's using the same stuff, so it's between driver and throttle man, and that's what gives the edge.
Yeah, skill and boat setup, you know. The guys at work, we're going for any edge we can. And what that does, when you've got the same power, you've got the same weight, it narrows down the parameters. So any little advantage you can get is a big deal. You know, 1 mile an hour is the difference between winning or losing a race.
Libero!
Guys,
come here for a second, Libero.
Oh my God.
I know. Listen, guys, he wanted to have his Geico shirt on, but I told him, let me get what's really going on here. So here is what he's using. He's using Pad Express, okay? If you look inside here, it actually has, I'll demonstrate it in a second real quick, Libero, because I want them to see that. So in the actual pad, do it again? Okay, and what he's doing, he's putting a product called ceramic. Okay, Libero, what's this product gonna do to make this boat go faster?
The ceramic is a nano-silicium particle glass, the gel coat like the glass is, and the water don't grip on, and the boat don't have friction. It's very fast. It's natural, but it's absolutely different of the wax. It's different concept.
Okay, guys, so basically what he's saying, for those of you guys that are not familiar with the product, this ceramic that they're putting on is going to essentially repel everything, all the water, anything, and there's less friction. Less friction means speed. So, and these guys on a competitive level need as fast as possible, because, you know, any little edge you have might mean the difference between you being, you know, in the winner's circle or not. So, Libero, is there anything else that they need to know about Pad Express and stuff like that that you're using for this boat?
Before I have cleaned the gel coat with the gel coat, special gel coat for leaf oxidation, I have passed over there, and after I have do the ceramic, and you wait 2 hours, and the result is absolutely incredible. It's like new, and protect for the UV impact and the water gliss, you know.
The best thing I like about it, guys, is that it's in the pad. Show me right there. Yeah, you see that right in here, guys? See that? All he does is he taps it, and once he taps it, it just comes out. You don't need to have another, so, and then you can interchange them. So it looks very nice. I think where you really start realizing what this product does is when you put water on it and when you run your fingers through it. So I'm not gonna bother him anymore. Let me show you guys this incredible place. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Look at this engine. That is insane.
Today's show was brought to you by the following sponsors. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And always remember, amazingness, that's what we do.